Okay, so I had a bunch of my teammates saying that they have brains. All I did was ult when the enemy team was far away from us. That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. They want to focus on like one or two ults. First off, I bought so much ability haste for the specific reason of spamming my abilities to include my ult. So I'm literally using it as a small amount of harass every now and then because there's nothing else to do. And by the time we team fight, my ult's going to be back up and I'm going to use it again. But they said all of your ults were when they were far away. So let's just go ahead and debunk this trash and make them feel like idiots because they're going to see this video. That being said, let's go ahead and I'm not going to be watching the whole replay. We're not watching five. Also, if they also said, well, they were diving on us whenever your ult was on cooldown. No, they're diving on us because they're tanks. What else are they gonna do? They got a Mundo here. They got who else is on their team? Basically, they got her. She has a lot of sustain. They have a Mundo and they have a Nautilus. That's gonna be a ton of shields, and they have absolutely, and he has a ton of healing, which you're gonna see later. There is absolutely no reason why they wouldn't just be aggressive. What is my ult is not gonna stop Mundo when his passive will constantly stop whatever I'm doing. My ult is not stopping Nautilus. That sure as fuck isn't happening. My ult can stop her. And well, this is the backline. Do you know what the backline does when there's a Maokai? They stand behind their tanks. Congratulations, you didn't ult them as Maokai. That's how this works. Anyways, going up to level 6, like I said, we're only looking at my ults here. I'm not interested in anything else. So it's my ult on cooldown. I believe I have used it. I think it is. It's on cooldown. Back a little more. Did I? I don't know. I'm not sure yet. So it's probably gonna be a team fight coming soon. So yeah, I'm getting out of the fight. I'm AD. Well, and then here's the first ult. Okay, so they're running away a little bit, but guess what? I didn't ult them under the tower, so my first ult was a team fight. Well, Mundo's not affected by it because of his passive. Nautilus got caught, and so on and so forth. So that's my first ult. So all we gotta do is go to the next one. As you can see, I didn't ult them when they were 10 miles away. They were right in front of us. Got 100 seconds, so we're need to go to about 5:30. So that's the first one. And then also note what items. My ult is off cooldown. I'm dead. Here our ults is pretty far back. I should have waited a little bit. They got hit under their tower this time. But hey, because we hit him under the tower, we put on pressure. He's dead. And then, well, I don't know if he's dead or not. But basically, there you go. I ulted. I hit him at long range. I was a long range ult, pretty much max range. It is what it is. That being said, the next one is in 90 seconds. I don't know if you can see my build, but I can just show it to you real quick. Like this. Now, as you can see here, sometimes I mess around, sometimes I use a more serious build. I went for more support build because we had a bunch of tanks and stuff already. And just supporting them flowing in and out of combat is what I wanted to do. You can see how much ability haste I have. This has ability haste and gives ability haste for every complete item. More ability haste, and buffs my allies damage whenever I stun, CPU, so on and so forth. More ability haste, and I was going to finish this next and probably buy some more ability haste. I have a ton of ability haste, and I literally bought those items in that order. I bought a lot of the smaller parts to get more ability haste. I'm literally stacking ability haste. I know my cooldown on my ult is pretty long, and they also basically nerfed them. So he has like a minus 20 ability haste. Taken. Nah, they removed that. Okay, they gave him that back. Thank God. That was awful. That was awful when he had the ability. Anyways, the next one is in about 40 minutes. Forward. I'm not watching the team fight. Alright, so now it's coming up. So we're gonna watch my next ult. Okay, here I ulted again. Guess where they are? They're not under the tower. We catch the tank, and then I'm basically initiating here. Unfortunately, my team went all in too much. Like that was way too deep. You don't have to fully commit every time, and when she's here, don't stand on their face. That was just kind of like an unfortunate team fight. I felt kind of bad about it. Like I initiated, but they shouldn't have stayed, that long. Get in, do a little bit of damage to the tank, and then leave. Don't move and stick on them, basically. But yeah, so there's another one. I went and caught the Nautilus. We attacked the Nautilus, and then they stayed too long and basically died for it. And then, as you can see here, my ult cooldown is not even long at this point. It's actually pretty short, when you think about it and you actually look at it. So they're acting like all of my ults are basically not hitting the mark. Alright, and then we go up to the next one. Hey, look, here's another ult. Guess where this ult landed? It sure as fuck wasn't going under their tower, was it? Funny how this works, how you focus on one or two instead of the bigger picture. Guess where my ult went? It was not just the one under the tower. We were attacking someone, I CC'd them. Check this out. I'm zoning out the ADC. ADC is zoned, and we get to go after Mundo. Okay, cool. Had I not done that, their ADC would have just walked in and killed all of us. Unfortunately, Mundo is tanky as hell. There's not too much we can do about that. This is why they're walking in, by the way. They're walking in because we don't really have an ADC. The only carry that we have is Jax, so Jax would have to basically kill them. That's pretty much our only choice for Mundo. Look at anyone else. Rek'Sai can probably do it, but I don't know what Rek'Sai's build is. I'm not even gonna look. It's not even important. But the only two people that can kill them is basically Rek'Sai build Scary, and Jax. That's pretty much all you really need to know. Obviously, Nunu's not gonna do it. Even if I go tank, I'm not killing the Mundo. Not a Maokai. It's not gonna happen. And they've been They actually been buffing Mundo, and they've been nerfing Maokai. It's not gonna go well. So if I went full tank, basically this guy's gonna outlead me 24/7. I can buy a bunch of CDR and just be annoying. And then the problem with that would be, if I went tank, she'd be sitting on my face. I would die to her. There's no way I'm competing with her. She basically deletes anything that's melee. So I really didn't feel like dealing with her. And then I will probably get deleted by their king too, which is I'm also fine with. But moving on to the next ult. So as you can see, those ults were not under tower. They were not like long range or anything like that, or anything ridiculous. Like they claimed it was, since they want to die on the field. And this is where we will put Mundo. Oh, I think my ult's gonna be back up soon. Okay, here's my next one, or is this Mundo? Yeah, that one. Okay, so my next ult is up. Let's see, where do I use this one? This one was under the tower. I probably should have waited a little bit for that one, but it's fine. Did got a little bit of crap done, whatever. That's one time I did ult him under the tower. That is fine. But again, my ult is not going to basically stop us. Like, why is Jax tower diving, first off? Like, and yes, this Jax was blaming me, by the way. What are you doing? I really wasn't gonna watch this game, but since this Jax is the one who's playing me, I really have to question. Why are you tower diving? Look at this trash. Look at this. This guy's blaming me, saying my ults were bad. Look at what the fuck he's doing. Your ults are bad, Lil. Huh? You could have been back here helping us, and then when your E was off cooldown, you could have jumped on the carries again, but you went and towered over and died for no reason. I wonder why we started losing. Jesus Christ, man. I'm not even here to critique the gameplay, but dude is fucking blaming me for something that clearly didn't happen. Nowhere near as much as I saw. And most of my ults were to support Nunu, by the way. Hey, here's another ult. This ult is from long range. Guess what? We're in a team fight. I ulted from long range to support the team fight as I was entering it. There you go, and then you're under tower again. I don't know why. So there's another ult that's under the tower. Like for some reason they're pretending that I'm just ulting them at long range, which doesn't make sense. Why would I do that? Something logically doesn't make sense. I'm probably, not just me, but other players are probably not going to do it either, because that would be stupid. My ult is for initiating or helping. It is not for just using for poke all the time. Dude, there is insane. Lots of people. Anyway, I'm back. Alright, so basically I'm ulting off cooldown. So they all basically blocked that. You went in and died. That's fine. I said they're not coming in because my ult is off cooldown at this point. You want to know why they're attacking us? Because our Akali is dead and they have no reason to not do. That's why they're attacking us. You know, it's 4v5. They have a pretty good advantage saying that they have a bunch of tanks. And we don't really have a way to kill their tanks. The only way we do it is their Jax. However, as you can see, the person who is blaming me is doing Jax. Meanwhile, the team is over here doing stuff. Amazing. Such an amazing teammate, right? The guy who's literally blaming me is the guy not doing anything for or with the team. Now what's funny is, and then here's another ult. Unfortunately, my ally's dead. I wanted to help him. Hey, look, thanks to that ult, Nunu got a kill. So it looks like I didn't ult them when they were long range. Again, I actually helped you. Look at how bad this Jax. This is the guy who was blaming me, by the way. Look at how bad this dude is. Why did that cost you half your health? That should not have cost you half your health. You E, you jump, you can leave it on, or you can just activate it and kill her immediately. Like, this dude has a DPS build. He's not using a tank build. Hey, look! Now that Jax is attacking the tanks are dying. It's almost like that was your job instead of trying to go kill their backline. Right. It's almost like you had a job to do and you weren't doing your job. And as you can see, my ult basically has no cooldown. I can't see my ability haste, but my ult pretty much has a 40 seconds, something like that. My ult, basically all you need to know is if I'm alive after, I just died, my ult's about to jump cooldown at this point. Is there a way we can see items? Guess not. Alright, so as you can see, I ulted, we caught this person. So where's the long range ult again? Where am I ulting when they're 10 miles away again? And do you know why I ulted? So we can catch them and we can kill them. Unfortunately, their Mundo is bad as fuck. You want to know why they're charging into us? Because his heart's still. Like, nothing else really needs to be said. Mundo is extremely strong. Like, look, you can see his HP. He doesn't have a warm off. You can see his HP regen. That's how much health he has, and he's just doing so much damage with heart steal. Like, there's not much we can do against that heart steal. So again, if you're questioning why they're diving on us, it has nothing to do with my ults, man. They're diving on us because we're tanking their front line. That's what they do. What is this? What? Again, Jack. You're ulting when they're 10 miles away. Guess what? I didn't. Most of the time, most of my ults are with your initiation. And it's really funny, because Rek'Sai didn't complain about any of my ults. You want to know why Rek'Sai didn't complain? Because Rek'Sai could see how much I was doing in the game. Like, literally how much CCing and kiting I was doing. Like, these dudes up here acting like I was doing absolutely nothing. Like, and I swear, just watching this Jack is painful, man. Like, the guy who calls you out is literally doing everything wrong. Welcome to League of Legends. So, welcome to League of Legends. I don't expect for us to win this game. We're just playing for fun. This one right here is not a good ult. It's whatever. I should have waited. That is literally probably the one battle I had all game. Which is fine, as you can see here. You know, we're gonna have to fall. Whether my ult is up or not, right now we're gonna have to fall back. Like, this is not a time to fight. Rek'Sai gets caught. It's fine. I guess we're gonna fight anyway. No, I'm gonna try to support. This is basically what I am. I'm kind of like a support Maokai. As you see, the fight is going decently well. I'm not gonna sit here on Mundo's face. Hey, look, my cooldowns are so low, I'm able to ult again. It's unfortunate that didn't catch you, but what I did with that was I removed Mundo's immunity. I'm gonna die here. I'm not doing nothing by Mundo. It's not happening. Like, this Mundo. It's not happening. Hey, look, you can see his HP regen. Look at this. You can see his HP regen. Like, literally, there was one battle out of all this where I actually ulted at long range. Out of all the ults, only one of them was extremely long range where we did absolutely nothing with it. Just one so far. Yet they said all of my ults were doing it. Only one so far. And here we go again. I am supporting them. I actually caught this Zyra. I have to prevent these 6 minions from killing their base. That's why I'm not over here. Once I get most of them down, I come over here and I help. No, it is what it is. But as you can see, and if you want to see that ult again, because I didn't really pay attention to it much. And like I said, you can see my CDR. My CDR is ridiculous. You can see I ult to help them, but we have to kill these minions. I catch the Zyra. I CC them as well to prevent them from moving. ADC has to retreat, otherwise he would have got caught by that ult. I mean, they really out here acting like I didn't do jack. Like, come on, bro. I think this last ult, I ulted too far away too. But like I said, look at my CDR. You see how fast this ult is coming up? It's like every 30 seconds getting another ult. That's why I don't care too much about it. Okay, look, our Nunu's going in. I'm like, okay, let's ult. Well, our Nunu canceled it. Well, it's too bad. And they're not coming in because my ult's on cooldown. Look at their positioning. Let's say my ult's not on cooldown. Okay, I ult. Guess what? Tank here. Tank will probably stay in here. They've been standing behind the tanks all game. I'm not going to hit them. The only person I'm going to hit is the tanks who don't care. Does that make sense? And then they all died here. Like, you died. I'm sorry. There's nothing I can... Our team lost. Like, you can't blame me for that. Our team is basically behind and our team lost. Congratulations to the enemy team on your win. At this point, I'm like, game's over. I'm going to die like a man. Like, I'm just dying like a man. There's nothing else to do. Like, they're basically at our nexus. There's nothing else I can do. Mundo wants to stall and have fun. Yeah, I understand why they wanted to end it. I mean, I don't want to be in this game anymore. So there you go. I had one ult where I hit them under the tower, and it was just a poke ult, not that great. And then the other ult, I ulted because literally the Nunu was initiating. I'm like, I'm gonna help out the Nunu. Except the Nunu didn't initiate. He kind of did a fake snowball for no real reason. So I guess I just reacted to that, and I shouldn't have. But we're gonna add that to the list anyway. So out of all the ults in this game, only two of them were not good. One of them was kind of a poke ult, like they said. The other one I ulted because I expected us to initiate. Nunu didn't initiate, and he didn't follow through. Then the ult kind of just got wasted. And at that point, as you can see in this fight, there was literally look at their positioning. There's only one way I can make an ult work from that positioning. The only way I can make this work, he got snowballed. I knew he was snowballed. The only way I could have made this ult work was if I stood over here and I tried to ult them. That way I can hit more of them. Here is the problem with that logic. The problem is, just watch this fight. You think my ult would stop this? Again, watch it again. They're blaming this on my ult. You think my ult would stop this? Just look at this. Oh, it's not stopping this. Nah, not my ult's not. How is my ult gonna stop that? My ult's not stopping that. And I walk away because I'm like, this is a bad fight. They got hurt still. What am I gonna say? They got hurt still to death and they died. And at this point, the game is over. So that's why I'm just like, fuck it, kill me. But there you go. So for the assholes on my team who wanted to say all of my ults were long range ults that were only poking, there is proof that that wasn't true. Not only is there proof that there wasn't true, there is proof that the motherfucker blaming me, i.e. the Jax, who you all want to believe, was going to the backline and fucking dying. Hey, let's blame the support or the guy that's basically supporting. Like I said, there was a reason why the rec side didn't say anything, because the rec side could clearly see that I was actually helping and I wasn't doing what they claim I was doing. But they want to focus on like one or two bad ults to say all your ults are bad. No, the fuck they weren't. You could literally see here that they weren't. Anyways, I'm done. Thank you for watching and enjoying this rant. This clip will be sent to all of them since they want to die on this goddamn hill. And here you go, just shoving it in their goddamn face.